Welcome to Common Man. Today's episode, we are going to talk about tech layoffs and H1b visa status. We have a guest, Pradip Patel. He is working on H1b visa. He is here to talk with us on tech layoffs and then H1b visa issues. Pradip, to you.
Hi everyone, this is Pradip. I worked in the United States as a H1b visa holder.
Particularly, we have seen more than quarter million got affected since last year on tech layoffs, right? You take any major companies like Microsoft, Google, Meta, everybody announced their layoffs. A lot of people lost their jobs. Losing jobs is always a problem, irrespective of your status. Unfortunately, with H1B visa issues, you will have additional burden. So here's a question. How does it affect to a normal person on H1B visa and if they got affected with their job?
With respect to H1 and the layoff, it both together doesn't go well. Once
Mhm.
you get laid off, then you are mostly out of status, and you need to. There are 60 days you have to find a next job. If you can't, then you need to self-deport.
Is a 60-day is imposed by the USCIS or self-imposed or company imposed?
Leave it will be from USCIS. It's not like a self-imposed. If you want to leave anytime, you can leave. But if you like to stay, then there is a limit.
So in this episode, we talk more about on the emotional aspect of a person getting affected, right? Um, can you talk about how the families, like wife working on a job, get affected if the main person loses job, or in case if wife is on H1B, if husband is on H4B, loses their status, what happens?
There are multiple situations here. One is like you are alone in the United States, not married and working, and you get affected. Then it's like only you need to decide what you want to do next, and you have 60 days to find a next job. That's pretty much one scenario. The other scenario would be like you are working on H1, your wife may be working on H1 too. So, and then in that case, if any one person or anyone like husband or wife lose the job, they can go back to the remaining persons as dependent visa. So, but there is still like a effect to the family because of the income loss. But you can still stay, like continue your stay in the United States. But the job wise, your income is lower.
Income is definitely an issue for everyone, right, irrespective of the status. But
Mhm.
assume the spouse is on a dependent visa like H4B and then work in a company on EAD, while the main spouse or the H1B spouse loses a job. How does the spouse get affected?
Like once the H1B holder lose the job and the dependent person is working on as for EAD, then they cannot longer continue their work.
But
Mhm.
some assets are very difficult to get rid of them, right? Like house, particularly. Or if you're on a lease, of 12 months lease or 24 months lease an apartment and then you have to break the lease, how does it affect?
Means it's up to like how you're making a deal with your landlord. So if your landlord is good to like okay, you can give that 60 months notice and then you good to go. That is some landlord are good too. Like or most of the case, the landlord are really good. They just say, okay, 1 month notice is good enough for me, and you are good to go.
What do you think will happen for tech jobs in 2024?
With respect to 2024, if we look at the past, there has been already like a lot of layoffs.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, in 2024, it may not be like as much as it was in 2023 or 2022. It would
Mm-hmm.
be like good for the or there might be some opening as well instead of a layoff.
Why do you think so?
The reason is like obvious. There has been already laid off many people in like around like 250K. So, and many companies hiring, even though if you Google the jobs, then there are a lot of opening as well. So I believe there will be more hiring than the layoff.
Great. Okay, one final questions. What do you have to say for new aspirants in 2024 for H1B visa?
If you applied there for H1B, I believe you already have the employer. Then only you could have applied. And
Hmm.
if you got the H1B, that's great. Enjoy your life. And it's like initial phase of uh, your life in the United States.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, enjoy your life.
That's great. Thanks a lot for all the questions and answers. It's a great interaction with you. Thanks, Pradeep.
All right. Thank you.